know Melania Trump got a mouth just like her husband, Donald Trump. She know who she married, and so I don't feel sorry for her. The audio clips that her former friend, the person that was on her teams, Stephanie Wilkall put out, y'all saw her mouth, y'all heard her mouth, no different than Donald Trump. And, you know, people are talking about her, talking about John McCain now. Hi, welcome to JOA. If you're new to my channel, please click subscribe and click the bell button so you'll be the first to know when I upload. I'd really appreciate it if you do subscribe and you do click the bell. Also, if you are a business and you are looking for YouTube promotions, please do email me at joamedia1@gmail.com. That's joamedia1@gmail.com. And also, please, I'd really do appreciate your monthly contribution at patreon.com/JOA. Y'all say y'all like when I make videos and y'all fans. Well, I mean, that's a service. That's what I provide. My personality, your enjoyment, patreon.com. Shout out to Ms. Banks. Ms. Banks, thank you so much, you know, for your support with the super chats and everything. You know, you help a brother out and you really don't say nothing. You don't ask for much. I mean, you cool people. Like, they got people in my comments that do the most, but they don't contribute-ish, okay? Let's get to the video. So shout out to you, my friend.
He had 15,000 crazies show up. Crazies. He called them all crazy. I said, they weren't crazy. They were great Americans. These people, if you would have seen these people, I know what crazy is. I know all about crazies. These weren't crazy. So he insulted me, and he insulted everybody in that room. And I said, somebody should run against John McCain, who has been, you know, in my opinion, not so hot. And I supported him. I supported him for president. I raised $1 million for him. It's a lot of money. I supported him. He lost. He let us down. But, you know, he lost. So I never liked him as much after that, because I don't like losers. But Frank, let me get to it. He hit me. He's not a war hero. He's a war hero. He's a war hero.
5.5 years.
He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay? I hate to tell you.
Do you agree with that?
He's a war hero because he was captured, okay? You can have, and I believe perhaps he's a war hero, but right now he said some very bad things about a lot of people.
Now, Trump's former campaign manager is talking. Trump's former campaign manager, his name is Corey Lewandowski. You know, he got that Jewish last name, all right? Yeah, and that man actually used to iron, like steam, Trump's pants while it's on, while he's sitting on the airplane, or before he goes out and speak to an event. Trump be standing up, sitting down in the chair, so like he be on his knees, you know, instead of, you know, sucking Trump's mushroom, he doing this, him in the pants, and, you know, he was Trump's basically slave, his little submissive bottom slave, you know, along with Lindsey Graham. So, everybody wanted Trump to apologize before he became president. A lot of conservative pundits, a lot of talk show hosts, they wanted Trump to apologize. They're saying this can ruin him because Trump simply said that Senator John McCain is not a war hero. And Melania Trump also, who was not shy, according to Corey, she was not shy to say what she really wanted to say. Because he said, as we walked in the door, Miss Trump was waiting for us. She said, you're right, John McCain isn't a war hero. What he has done for veterans has been shameful. And we all know, if you haven't listened to the audio tape that Melania Trump's former friend put out to the world, then you need to listen to them tapes, because Melania Trump was just as a narcissist as Donald Trump. She knew what the game was. She knew she was married. She knew who she married, and she is smart. You can't be a stripper hoe from Slovenia and go all the way to the White House without not having some type of brilliance. Okay, so she knew who she was married. Now, Michael Cohen, you know, the puppet, the lawyer who did not slap Donald Trump in the face, punch him in the face when he told his 15-year-old, when Trump told Michael Cohen's 15-year-old daughter that she looked kind of hot, okay? You know, he was Trump's former attorney, and he, during the 2016 campaign, as Trump's personal attorney, acknowledged to the insider as part of the oral history project that Melania Trump wasn't shy about sharing her thoughts to her husband. He said Melania played a very limited role during the campaign, not believing Trump would actually win. However, when directly asked for her opinion on a matter by Donald, she offered it readily, okay? So, and of course, Melania is denying this whole thing, which, come on now, of course you're going to deny it. Now, Melania Trump is actually denying the information she is calling it inaccurate. And so, even when the whole funeral happened and Meghan McCain went viral for her eulogy that she did for her father, even Trump even came out because he was not invited to the funeral, although Casper the Ghost and I believe Ivanka Trump showed up to the funeral. How? When you are told not to be invited from the funeral, where is the decency to just not go? They lack class, they lack decency. How are you gonna show up to somebody's funeral when you were publicly told not to come? But millions of people know you were told not to come, but yet they still show up to the funeral. Well, Trump was like, oh, he gave me Air Force One. He gave me a good funeral, yada, yada, yada. Of course, that was debunked. Y'all remember that. That was debunked and everything. And then so later on, Trump did send out his sympathies. And also Mannequin Melania also sent out her sympathies as well for the John McCain and John McCain family and whatnot. But look, this is all just political BS and stuff. They did that for PR reasons, of course, the team. And so, I personally am not really, I don't care for John McCain. I'm not a fan. Y'all know that. I talk about his daughter all the time. So y'all know where I stand about the whole situation. But he was captured. I mean, a hero definition is like you doing something heroic, right? I mean, wasn't the Vietnam War, something that the USA was not really supposed to be in their business in? This country always got businesses in other areas of the world where they just should not be stepping forward into. So, but anyways, I digress. Please just subscribe and click the bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload. If you're new, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Deuces. Yeah.